We are here at the 2.0 conference in Las Vegas, Nevada 2024. Now, who do we have the honor of speaking with today?
My name is Chris Ouellette, Ouellette. I serve as the Director of Learning Support and as a Learning Specialist for Emma Willard School in Troy, New York. I also have the honor of serving as the President of the Northeast Association of Learning Specialists, a small nonprofit out in the New Hampshire and New England region.
That's awesome.
Thank
Congratulations. It's a lot to handle. You are an Education 2.0 Conference USA honoree. How did it feel to receive recognition for your accomplishments?
Oh my gosh, what a great question. So I think I was a little surprised at first because you don't always get a ton of credit when you're in the education world. You're in with the students, you're working hard, not everybody sees your work. So this was really cool. It was super humbling. I think in the 15 commitments to conscious leadership, commitment number 11 centers around approval. And the best way to do that is to be your own approval. And that's the hardest thing to do ever. So it's nice to get a little recognition every once in a while.
That's awesome. Very well deserved.
Thank you.
Now, what advice would you give to someone that is wanting to follow in your footsteps?
Just do it. I mean, honestly, be yourself. Enjoy, learn as much as you can. Keep looking at all of the current trends, all of the past trends, all of the things that might be bubbling up. And make sure you do that well so that you can speak to the rest of the folks that you work with in your community and share that same knowledge and also be able to help move your community forward.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Now, how has your learning and networking experience been so far at the Education 2.0 Conference USA?
This has been such a cool thing. There's so many dynamic leaders here. I was just talking about this in the blog for the Neil's upcoming conference. There's so many dynamic leaders here that are actually sharing so many different viewpoints. And they're not necessarily the researchers, but that doesn't mean that educational practice doesn't matter. Like that comes in just as much as what we know about neuroscience, as what we know about human psychology. So that educational practice where people can bring their experiences in is so cool.
That is so awesome. Now, can you tell us about how unconditional positive regard has fueled your education journey?
Yeah. I almost didn't make it through college. I had this wonderful advisor named Chris Hackala who looked at me and saw the trouble I had gotten into and said, we're going to get you through. And so he took me in. He didn't care about the trouble as long as I came and showed up to his classes and showed up to what I needed to do. He was there for me. And what I've been able to do is take that and apply that to all the students I work with. No matter what a student is doing, I am there for them. My support is there for them. If they make a mistake, my support lever doesn't change at all. If I make a mistake, that's very different. That lever should change on their end. But as a teacher in the student-teacher relationship, you should really be taking everything they do. You still need to have a conversation if they do something like that's a little bit off, but you really just want to be there for them and never have your lever change at all.
Wow, that's great advice. Now, where can others reach you for possible collaboration or advice?
What a great question. I am on LinkedIn, just Chris Ouellette, Ouellette. You can also find me at the Emma Willard School website. I'm on there, my bio's on there, my email connection is on there. And then I also blog for the Northeast Association of Learning Specialists. So if you look at the Northeast Association of Learning Specialists website, you can also find my material there.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Well, is there anything else that you would like to share with us today?
It's just such a dope experience. Thank you so much for this. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again on your achievements, and we're happy to have you here. Hopefully we'll see you next year.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.